Hi, welcome back to Villa Cookery Club. It's Tuesday, it's a wet and windy day outside, it's horrible. So what we're gonna make, I just did a couple of days ago, a lovely oxtail stew for you. Have a look at the recipe. But today we're gonna do a classic Italian Milanese dish. It's from the north of Italy. It's called Osso Buco, right? Osso Buco is a classic stew from Milan. Osso Buco Milanese is just, we've got your veal shank here, which is the bottom of the leg. We've got lovely, get your butcher to cut you the veal shanks into portions about 2 inches thick. This is how it is from Italy. So we've got the bone in the middle. Osso Buco means the bone with the hole. So because you've got the marrow there and the bone, the way they cut it, technically it's the bone with the hole. Right, so we've got really easy, fast ingredients. Cook this, put it in the oven, forget about it, and then you make your risotto Milanese, because risotto Milanese goes with this dish. Osso Buco Milanese goes with the risotto. So after this, I'm gonna make you another video. Yes, I am. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm gonna make you another video to make risotto Milanese, which goes with Osso Buco Milanese. Right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna put this up, we're gonna season this lovely veal shank, season it, and we're gonna flour it. Then we've got our ingredients. I'm gonna give you the recipe. Season it nicely. Right, a bit of flour. So we've got onions, celery, garlic, butter. I've got some fresh halved baby plum tomatoes, rosemary, thyme, white wine gravy. Yes, did you catch that? Right, a bit of oil. Flour the veal shanks, flour. Yes, what we want sizzle. Look at that lovely veal shank, ladies and gentlemen. Flour it and put it in. Use extra oil, don't worry. Sizzle. Get nice and brown. Don't worry about extra oil, because we can get rid of what we don't need. So we want to get a nice, oh, I forgot to flour this one. Oh, forgot to flour. Right, sizzle. Right, that goes in there. Flour this. Flour makes the gravy nice and thick. Right, look at that. Yes, put it all in. Force it in, baby. Yes. Right, so Osso Buco, veal shank, seasoned, floured, lots of olive oil. I'm going to get that nice and brown, and going to take it out, and then we're going to prepare the gravy. So I've got to cut away, so I don't want to rush this. That's going to get nice and brown. I'm coming back in a minute when this is nice and brown, and then we're going to take it out. See you in a minute. Okay, super fast. What we've done, we've got a really nice colour. We've got really nice colour on the veal shanks, nice and brown. So now we're going to go in with the garlic. Going to crush some garlic. Yes. Going to go in with the onions. Sizzle. Crushed onions, garlic, celery. Yes, go in there, baby. Right. Now use the vegetables to scrape the pan, scrape all the crusty bits at the bottom of the pan. Nice, beautiful. This is a Le Creuset oven dish, because after we're going to put the veal shanks back in the pot, in the Le Creuset pan. Going to cover it with aluminium foil, and we're going to put it in the oven. So we've got the onions, we've got the bit of celery, we've got the garlic. That's going to sweat down nicely. Le Creuset pans keep the heat, and Le Creuset pans are now induction compatible. Yes, they are, ladies and gentlemen. They are now induction compatible. So we've got onions, celery, carrots in here. We put the thyme and a bit of rosemary and thyme. So I'm just going to sweat that a little bit, because I want to cook that through before adding the tomato and the wine. We're back in a minute and I'll let you know how we get on. Yes, so what have we got here? Onions, celery, carrots, garlic, rosemary, thyme, all finely chopped, very finely chopped. Now we want to put some butter, give it a nice creamy texture. Put some butter. Here we go, butter's going in. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget the carrot. Right, the butter's going in. That's all coming together. Don't season it yet. Don't season it yet because you've got salt in the beef stock. Right, so that's coming together nice. Le Cuisette pan is holding out. She's holding out. Keep the thyme and the rosemary fresh stalks, not dry, fresh stalks, so you can pick it out later. So now we're going to put the white wine. I'll give you the measurements later. So white wine. Then let the white wine evaporate and let the vegetables suck up that wine and get nice and soft. Yes. Oh, that's nice. I can smell look at the lovely veal shank. Look at that, beautiful, nice color. So so now we've got the beef stock. We've got the half cherry tomatoes. We've got the veal shank, nice and brown. We've got the onion, celery, carrots, garlic, thyme, rosemary in there. That's going to come nicely. The wine, get the wine to burn off. That's nearly there. I can see it sizzling furiously, if that's the right word. Right, so sizzling furiously. Now, that's looking good. I hope it all fits back in the pan, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. That wine is almost gone because I can hear it starting to sizzle. So now we just put this in, put this back in. Oh, look at the marrow. The marrow from the bone, look. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just so nice. That's going to give the best flavor. So squish it in, squish it in. That's all going to go back in. Squish it in. Lovely, lovely. Get all the juices. We want all the juices. Right. So now we want to put our cherry tomato halves on there. See it sizzling away, look at it. Sizzling away. I'll give you the measurements. I'll give you the measurements. Right, cherry tomato halves. Now, beef stock. I'll give you the measurements, don't worry. Beef stock. Cover everything with beef stock. And as you're doing it, give it a prod so everything comes together. This is a lot of veal, but it's going to come together. Because what you want to do now, you want to let it all come together with the beef stock. Give it a stir like that. Make sure it all comes together. Right? So now, we've got your beef stock. We've got the vegetables. We've got... Turn that off now. Turn that off now. Yes. Amen. Right, so we've got everything in there. Now what we're going to do, beef stock. Now we're going to cover it with a silver foil. We're going to put it in the oven, 180 degrees, about 2 hours. And I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to show you how amazing it's going to be. Back in a minute. And then after, next recipe, it's going to be risotto Milanese. Back in a minute. Hi, welcome back to the last part of the Osso Buco recipe. So what I've done is we put the Osso Buco in the oven, covered it with silver foil, and it's been baking slow for 160, 170 for about 2 hours. So basically you just have to test it, test the meat, test the sauce. Is it too salty? Is it too runny? And gauge it. So the 2 hours is a rough estimate. So what we're going to do is we're going to serve the Osso Buco with risotto Milanese. Risotto Milanese, I've made some earlier. This is going to be on another video. Some very nice risotto Milanese. We're going to serve the Osso Buco on top. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to love it. Follow these two recipes. Risotto Milanese, Osso Buco. Do it for your family on Sunday. They are going to love it. So we've got this lovely Osso Buco. Look at this lovely sauce. Beautiful. The meat has been stewing in the sauce on the stove, in the oven. Back on the stove just to keep it warm. So we're going to do the presentation now. So we've got our lovely risotto Milanese here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dog. We're going to do the presentation now. Risotto Milanese, just let that come to the boil, because I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to give you cold risotto. I'm going to give it to you as it should be. Right. So what have we got? We've got risotto Milanese on the plate. Here we go. Risotto Milanese on the plate. Now what you want to do is you want to make a well in the middle, because you want to take some of that lovely gravy and you want to put it in the middle. So we're going to spread it out and make a well in the middle. Look at that. Now if you want to be fancy schmancy, you want to be fancy schmancy, take a few strands of saffron. You want to be fancy schmancy and just place them on the risotto to show that you've used real saffron in the risotto. Yes, real saffron, fancy schmancy. So we've got the risotto Milanese here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get a nice piece of Osso Buco. So I'm gonna show you the bone. It's got the marrow inside. Oh, look at, oh, the smell. Anyway, so we're gonna make a little well in the middle, risotto on the outside. Like when you're making pasta, you do the flour and you put the egg in the middle. Look at, it's falling off the bone. What can I do? It's falling off the bone, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Osso Buco with a bone marrow. Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, my God. This is too much. I'm getting so emotional. This is too much. Osso Buco Milanese. We put some sauce on top. Look at that. Look at that rich sauce. The color, the shine, the meat, the bone, the marrow, the saffron. Look at Michelin star. 3 Michelin star, ladies and gentlemen. Not 1.5, not 2, not 2.5. 3 Michelin star. Osso Buco Milanese. Pow! Here we go. Follow the recipe. You're going to be #1 in your family. Thank you very much. See you again. Recipe at the end of the video. Mwah.